Hello, hello. We will get right into it. We will get to the imbecile's argument for this game. I just gotta say, it seems like nuance escapes this this argument for this game. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to make a couple points, and I need you all to listen and not be stupid, which might be hard for some of you. Multiple things can be true at once. Okay, multiple things. What is that thing going straight to my house? God damn it. Multiple things can be true at once. Okay, what this means is one thing being true does not make another thing untrue. Okay? So I'm going to start with truth number one. Okay? Truth number one here is this. I'm having fun with this game. I am. I'm having fun with this game. Somehow. It is making the very stupid parts of my brain blink with glee. And I kind of can't help it. And I just sort of play what I like. I don't care how hyped up a game is. I don't care how hated a game is. I simply put the disc in the consoles or download the game, and if I like it, I like it. That's truth number one, okay? We all following me? We following me, okay? I like this game, and I'm having fun with it. The argument online that anyone saying anything negative about this game, okay, man, you must be fun at parties. We'll just be over here actually having fun and enjoying the game. I can critique the game while playing it and having fun. I can do that about any game, actually. I've liked several games that, had that sort of appeal to them of, okay, man, whatever, we'll just be over here having fun. Like, okay. Truth number two now, okay? This is where I'll probably lose a few people and anger most of you. They completely ripped this shit from Pokemon. I was a little bit on the other side of the fence. I'm not saying every single pal is ripped from Pokemon. These are pretty fucking ripped from Pokemon. The ability to change one's mind when presented with new information is something that no one really possesses in this country. If you want examples, just look at anyone and how they vote. Whoever voted for Joe Biden, there are people who are like, he is not capable of anything wrong in my eyes. Really fucking stupid. So new information can come to people sometimes, and they can change their minds. And it changed mine. And I had originally thought, you know what? Some of these designs look similar, but I don't think they directly ripped from Pokemon. Let us make no mistake. They absolutely ripped these designs from Pokemon. People have been stripping down these models from the source code down to their wiring and have seen that the wiring almost 100% matches up. I understand that these are sheep. Okay, I understand that these are sheep. But this is a cartoon game. There's multiple sheep Pokemon, by the way. Okay, there's an electric type. What is it called? Amphrey? Vanphy? I know the final evolution is Ampharos. But Pokemon has two kinds of sheep. This game seems to have one kind of sheep, and it looks like Woolery. If you strip down their wires, they are the same exact thing. That is plagiarism. That is, the AI usage thing, fine. If you want to say they didn't use AI, okay, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe they fucking traced over Pokemon and just changed the color palette. But that is a truth. Alright, I have friends in the industry of 3D animation. And if you simply showed them a picture of something and said, hey, 3D animate this, no tracing allowed, no AI allowed, chances are their wiring is not going to match up with the item that they are drawing. At least not fucking like this games are. Not even close. Most parts. Kind of like if you had a cartoon show, and let's just say the art style. Let's say Rick and Morty was going to hire 2 new animators, and let's just say they're both as experienced and they're both qualified for the job. Most shows will let people trace because you need the art style to be consistent across episodes. If you got rid of the tracing and just told artists, hey, here's the art style, you got to draw this shit free from hand, though, their Rick and Mortys would look different. No 2 humans are going to draw the same thing. They'll be close. If they're both really skilled, they'll be close. But it's going to look different, and if you placed them on top of each other, they would probably have a lot of differences. The wiring and polygons of these pals is directly ripped from Pokemon. Okay, so now we've established 2 truths. I'm having fun with this game. They directly ripped the pals from Pokemon. Okay, I've seen people arguing for days and hours. Man, this game fucking rocks. You're just jealous. There's no plagiarizing here, man. Clearly it's inspired by Pokemon, but there's no copy paste here. No. You're wrong. And not even subjectively wrong. You're objectively wrong. I think I used that correctly. You're the wrong that can't be argued. You're the wrong that's like 2 + 2 is 5. That's not opinion. You're just wrong. So anyways, back to it now. The 2 truths we've established. I'm having fun with this game. I like this game. They ripped from Pokemon. The 3rd truth, for some reason, and I don't know what has made people have like such a fucking hard-on for the game where they have to like legitimately lie to themselves. But the people saying that this is a well-made game. No, the fuck it isn't. In any capacity, is this a well-made game? This looks like an early alpha build of Fortnite, if not worse. It controls like shit. It is as janky as the day is long when I'm watching my toddler alone. I love those days. They're long, though. This is not a well-made game in any capacity. They stole almost every idea from somewhere else and mashed them together, and it is a very janky, shitty experience so far. If you disagree, go make a house. Go make a house and try and put the triangle pieces in correctly. You will be shocked at how fucking stupid it is. It makes 0 sense. You also can't move anything. Once you put something down somewhere, it is there forever. That is stupid. That is poorly designed, and that is not well made. The game doesn't load up correctly. One of these days, I'll start an episode by actually loading the game up. Every day I've loaded this game up, I load in as a T-posing woman with red hair. And then, like, maybe 3 minutes later, this guy that I have here finally pops up. The bottom left corner is almost directly ripped from Fortnite. The temperature gauge right there is ripped from Zelda. The crafting aspect is completely ripped from Minecraft. We just talked about where the pals come from. The gunplay is almost directly ripped from Fortnite. And this little technology tree is ripped from Ark. Almost copy-paste. Okay? And the game is mashed together and it does not perform well. Okay? The textures look awful. Nothing loads in correctly. Sometimes you go days at a time with no new pals coming in the game. And you're forced to kind of restart and hope that some new pals spawn. I have literally gone pretty far and just seen the same 3. It gets annoying. So, I don't want to hear how this is a well-made game. In a world where people tell me God of War Ragnarok and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3 were shit games, dad walking simulators, not graphically good looking, not 60 frames, 8K ray tracing, shit games, bro. I don't want to look at this from those people that told me all of those very critically acclaimed games that are world famous. Or, ooh, what the fuck is that? This is a well-made game and those games aren't. Fuck off. You're wrong. Again, you're wrong in the 2 plus 2 is 4 way. Okay, it's not arguable. You can't tell me it's 5. You're wrong. I think the devs of this game would even tell you that right now there's a lot of work to be done. One of the devs even fucking tweeted, We're trying to update the Xbox version as fast as we can. You know, thank you for the support. We're getting on it as much as we can. So even there, telling you, yeah, this is not the product we want you all to experience. If they look at the lighting in here, look at the lighting at night. The lighting is garbage. Wait till it gets actually dark. No part of planet Earth becomes pitch black when the moon is out at night. At all. And even when I have my torches lit, the light from the torch cannot be seen past like 40 yards away from the house. So objectively, this is not a well-made game. Also, I can't fucking see, so I'm going to sleep and awake in the morning. So 3 truths now. Are you keeping task? I know some of you are a little slow, judged by the arguments I see online daily about this game. I like this game. It's fun, so I don't want to hear that I'm a hater. Okay? They absolutely ripped Pokemon. Okay? Ask any 3D animator that has really taken a deep dive. Some people don't even feel anything towards this game. They haven't played it. They simply just looked at the models and threw them side by side and overlapped them and played around with them in their own 3D engines that they like to animate with. And we're like, holy shit, man, this is copy paste. Is this game good? Did they get away with this? 4th truth, and this is where I'll come back to some of you fucking neck-bearded incels that want to tell me they didn't rip it from Pokemon and the game is well made. Game Freak does need to do better. They do need to do better. Pokemon Legends Arceus was a step in the right direction, but woefully behind what I think we all wanted. Okay? I'm a Pokemon fan. I bought Legends Arceus. I liked it. I put about 50 hours in it, which is about 50 hours less than I typically do for a Pokemon game. But a lot of hours for what I do typically for a game. But with that said, that doesn't mean that Game Freak deserves to have their fucking art just ripped from them. No one deserves that. You can say, you know what, Game Freak, you really kind of shit the bed for the last few entries. I don't count Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield fucking rocked. Okay, I legitimately, unironically love that game, and I think it's beautiful, and I think there's nothing wrong with it. But Legends Arceus was a little, ooh boy, and we all know what Scarlet Violet was. Although, according to some of you, maybe Scarlet Violet was a well-made game, kind of like this one, kind of like Cyberpunk. 2077 was a well-made game too, huh? At release. That's how silly some of you idiots sound. But we're done with that argument now. Okay? So this truth is kind of 2 truths put together. Ooh, I think I can make something with that. Game Freak needs to do better. The common argument of, well, they need to do better. So, it's okay that they stole their models and that they ripped them. which is funny because you're all saying that this is a 100% original artwork type game, but also Game Freak deserves to have their models ripped from them. Pick a lane. Those two things can't be true. You can't say that this is this company's own original art style and artwork and spin on Pokemon, but also say that Game Freak deserves to have their monsters ripped from them. Real artists, real 3D animators and 2D animators and sprite animators made those Pokemon. You don't just get to say it and go, this is mine. That fucking sucks. That's not how the world works. You don't just get to take someone else's art and go, this is mine. I changed a little bit of it. That's fucking silly. And it's not nice. And I think some of you are just at that age in life where you really don't know how your actions affect the world around you. So you're just kind of an idiot. And it's okay, because I was that once too. Everyone matures at a different rate. I think they call that our early 20s. Fuck, I have too much shit on me. So there's the other truth. Game Freak needs to do better. Yes. I 100% agree with you. And I hope they do. I'll feel sort of odd if this is the game that does it. Because then did that make this fucking monstrosity a good thing then? If the next Pokemon game is good? The next game they're coming out with, I'm pretty sure, is a remake. Because that's their schedule, right? They make a mainline entry. Oh, good. They make a mainline entry. Oh, look, a parachute. A normal parachute. What game did they get that from? Remember, this is someone's original idea to just mash shit together. So our 4 truths. Let's regroup. I'm going to keep regrouping in case you lose me. I'm having fun with this game and I like it. They ripped this shit from Pokemon. 100%. The game is not well made in its current state. Number 4, Game Freak needs to do better. But that doesn't mean they deserve to just have their shit ripped from them. Okay? Those are the truths. Now, the last one? I think the last one. I was going over this in my head on the train ride home from work, but the sort of last one. Everyone keeps sharing that stupid meme of the fat guy defending Nintendo. Like, look at all of you fucking just defending a $1 billion company, yada, yada, yada. That is not what we're doing. We're not defending Game Freak. We're not defending Nintendo. Nintendo will be fine. A lot of you PC douchebags like to admit that you pirate their shit constantly and that you don't pay for it. So you've already been stealing from them forever. And honestly, they seem like they're doing pretty well, seeing as how between the success of the Switch and the success of the Mario movie, that company's never been worth more money than it's worth now. So go ahead, play Tears of the Kingdom without paying for it. Play any Switch game without paying for it. Play it on your fucking, your Steam Deck that you all like to just shove up your ass to see if it feels good. You're not gay, you're just seeing if it feels good. Which is fine. And even if you are gay, that's fine too. Fucking do you, man. Oh shit, I get a shield now? Neato. But nobody here is laying on the sword for Nintendo. We're laying on the sword for the animators and devs who work on the games, who are having their intellectual properties just kind of copied from them. And by the by, this company that made this game has already made one copy-paste game already. They made a Hollow Knight cut and paste. I forget what it's called. It's Crever, something with a K. Someone put them up side by side, and yep, that was more egregious than this one. But anyways, all right, now how do I use the glider now? Is the game going to tell me how to use the glider? This goes in with how the game's well made. You don't want to tell me. Wow, that just looks like Flareon. I'm pretty sure there's a Pokemon with a flaming tail, but that's fine. We're defending the artist, not Game Freak. Okay, and if you don't think your actions have consequences, which mine, these, I'm fucking playing this game all the same as some of you morons. I feel a little bad about it, but I haven't given them any money yet, which makes me feel better. And if this ever leaves Game Pass and they want me to give them $30, I absolutely will not. So, let's clear that up. We're defending the artists, okay? I thought, believe me, devs, video game devs, fucking walk around social media like they are a fucking protected class. It is annoying. The fact that video game devs think that they are above criticism. The Starfield devs have been shitting on anyone that dare say anything about their shitty 15-year-old game called Loading Field. That anyone would dare have a critique of their so-called masterpiece. Fuck you. Your game sucks. You want to know what a big release feels like? Look at Palworld. And then look at Starfield. Okay? This ain't a big... Your game was not a big release. And it very rightfully so did not deserve to get any recognition at the Gaming Awards. And I'm glad it didn't. I've seen people fucking shit on directors, producers, hell, 3D animators who work on fucking those Pixar movies, and voice actors and actors all get shit on because someone didn't like something they worked on. I don't see them going to social media to be like, oh, how you just didn't watch the movie the right way. Shut the fuck up. I get it. It's not popular to hate on devs. The industry is shit right now. They're all getting fired left and right. While I do think it's a little stupid that they don't think they can be made fun of or told that their product sucks sometimes, I think it's nuts that they are above criticism. And I get it too. A lot of the times it's not the devs' fault. You know, they have bosses. Just corporate ass shill bosses that are trying to meet quotas and are mismanaging the games to the nth degree. And so the devs work with what they can. I completely get that, which is probably another reason why you can't hate on them. But the ones that go online to defend said bad choices, yeah, you know, I can tell you to go eat shit. You know, I don't want you to lose your livelihood. You know, I get that it's hard for y'all out there right now. But we're allowed to say whatever the fuck we want. I'm the one experiencing the product. Go fuck yourself, okay? Hopefully we don't have to revisit that argument. So, the fifth truth. No one is white knighting for fucking Game Freak or Nintendo. They've got more money than God. And I promise you, no matter how successful this game gets, it's not going to dip into Pokemon in the least fucking bit. Whichever game comes out next, it will sell 10 million copies in 2 weeks, which is what the broken shit-stained mess of Scarlet and Violet did. So, while God of War was busy celebrating 5 million copies sold in 2 months, the broken mess that was Scarlet and Violet got to just pull up to the party and go, oh, here's 10 million in 2 weeks. Now I know we could argue the install base on PS5, yada, yada, yada. To me, sales are sales. Fuck your install base argument. It's valid, but it's like, you know, if people like it, they'll buy it. So there are 5 truths. I like this game. I'm having fun with the game. They completely ripped this from Pokemon. It's not a well-made game in its current state. Game Freak needs to do better, but they do not deserve to have their intellectual property just stolen from them and repackaged. And nobody is white knighting for Game Freak or Nintendo. We are simply trying to defend what little part of humanity we have left for artists and devs that actually work hard on games and don't just cut and paste 18 things from other games and call that their work of art. Okay? It'd be like if my girlfriend painted something and it was like awesome and I literally just took it from her, traced it, you know, and then, I don't know, let's say her picture had a moon and I made a half crescent moon and I went, see, look at this. Look at my work of art. You could never do this. You could never do this. So there you go, folks. Multiple things can be true at once, and I hope some of you learn that. Like, the stupidity I've seen online regarding this game, where if people like the game, none of the other truths apply. Like, if I like this game, I have to 100% say that they didn't steal from Pokemon. It's a perfect game as is. Game Freak deserves to have their shit ripped from them, and they need to do better. And you people white knighting for a company worth $109 billion, that's Game Freak with Pokemon, by the way. Nintendo only worth $51 billion. So Game Freak is where it's fucking at, folks. Fuck, should I really try and fight this thing? What are my fucking monsters at? Level 7? I don't want this thing to come at me. Should I try and fight this thing? I don't know. Does it weigh heavily on some of you? Like, does it bother you that you might be hurting artists? Again, I just said, it weighs on me, but I'm okay with it that I haven't given this company any of my money. Maybe that's not good enough. Here we go. Yeah, well-made game. Yep. Nothing wrong there. That was perfect. All right, now he's in my base. This may become a problem here, folks. Did one of you just hack the game to come and get me so I'd have to shut up? Which, by the way, maybe examine your own life. Why do you feel bad about stealing? Do you feel bad about liking this game? You should never feel bad about liking a game. I don't want that to be the message. The message is just that multiple things can be true at once. That's all. You don't need to lie to yourself and say, oh, yeah, so how do I use a fire arrow versus a regular arrow? How do I... Also, what the fuck is my shield and how do I use it? I'm gonna have to Google all of this shit. Fucking stupid. I'm gonna try and fight this thing when it's farther away. I don't want it to go near my house and wreck everything. The polarization of this game really should be studied. That was also something I was talking about with someone today. It's very clearly entered into the console wars. Every Xbox fanboy is taking the wild success that it's seeing on Steam and somehow applying it to Xbox. Which is odd. Although while the Xbox top 50 most played list does not have Palworld on it yet, it's got to be coming. It's got to be coming, right? There's no way the Xbox community is not playing this. Unless, I mean, you all have just been lying. And you don't actually play your Xbox. You just you look for anything to sort of console war about, which is fucking weird. How do I use my shield? Should I go through all the buttons? LB takes out a ball. Up does that. Down does that. Oh, that's how I change my ball. That's cool. Left and right changes the pals. Left trigger zooms in. Right trigger's my attack. RB is how you throw. Alright, well, wasted a ball. Cool. Definitely something I wanted to do. Great. So that's my spiel. That's my spiel, and I'm kind of sticking to it because I don't understand what's the problem. Oh, do I need a fire arrow shooter too? Yeah, I need a fire bow. Damn it. Okay. Let's go find one of those fire guys. Wait, who in my party? Let's throw out my little penguin guy. Also, do these things evolve? Like, what level do some of these things evolve at? The PlayStation fan base is, for whatever reason... how do I... how do I instruct... Ah, here we go. Command, attack aggressively. So the PlayStation Xbox thing has happened, which, by the way, according to a few insiders, take that with a fucking grain of salt. I'm not saying I trust them. Remember, this is a small team that made this copy-paste bullshit. They will want to make every dollar they can. There is no exclusivity contract with Microsoft in any way, shape, or form. This could very well go to PS5. And the fact that it is on Xbox and PC already makes it multi-platform, which doesn't seem to be a thing any of you understand. So now people are bringing up the Baldur's Gate arguments. You all called Baldur's Gate, you know, an exclusive, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up, console warriors. Just shut the fuck up. So now PlayStation fans or, you know, Xbox fans are kind of tossing shit at him like, well, wait, you said this game was mid and stupid, but yet you're excited for it to maybe come to PlayStation. Which I'm so tired. The Xbox fanboys went online immediately after this game got successful, and they were like, look at the ponies. The ponies could never dream of this success. Spider-Man sold 6 million in 2 weeks. This did 6 million in 2 days. Like, holy shit, man. Ponies down bad. Can you ever just enjoy a game without thinking how you need to somehow relate it to somebody playing another console? What does you enjoying this have to do with the owner of a PS5? You lost me there. You couldn't wait to fucking have a big release so you could shit on PlayStation. It's so fucking weird. You just lay awake at night like, yeah. I definitely have to let the ponies know that we're all enjoying this. Someone on a podcast, I guess, said that Xbox should be doing a fucking, like, console sale with this game that comes pre-downloaded on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you people really give a shit about the sales figures of your consoles? Like, do you lay awake at night like, how could I make it better? Look at my neck beard. Really, this is something that should almost be fucking studied. Build a berry plantation. So that's next. How do I build that? I need more stone. I need 20 stone. God damn it, I'm going to say this. I have too much shit. Can I ignite this? Whee. With that said, I'm excited to get into the rest of this game. We'll see. I realize I may have ruffled some feathers. This video, dare I say, may get some dislikes. Just a few. The point of it was just to fucking open your mind, man. Just think, like, is it really going to hurt your own feelings to just sit there and be like, all right, yeah, they probably ripped this shit from Pokemon, but I'm still going to have fucking fun with it because fuck Game Freak. I guess if you went from, okay, this is a well-made game that I love, and the Pokemon in here are all fucking real and truly designed, and you are now at the level of, all right, maybe they ripped it. Maybe it's a little janky, but I'm going to have fucking fun with it. Then I'm happy with the job I did. That seems to be a common thing in the video game world, that nobody can just admit that, like, things can be true at the same fucking time. I just don't get it. Like, there were people, like I'll pick on a game I like, a game that I love, a game that's like top 5, 6 for me. God of War Ragnarok. There were people that defended the what is it? The people helping you solve the puzzles by constantly talking. While I appreciated that gimmick because I'm not good at puzzle games, I totally and completely understand why people who like puzzle games would not like that. Like, there should have just simply been an option, like turn off NPC player hints. And then when you approach a puzzle, if you're there for a while, they don't say anything. That's something they could have programmed in, and I don't think it would even have been that hard. You know, but there were those people online that were like, all right, man, whatever, who plays God of War for the puzzle? Shut the fuck up. The game's perfect. No. Personally, I don't like the puzzles either. But that's just because I'm a fucking idiot. But I understand you can't just wail around as Kratos constantly, like you have to break the action. So that's my spiel. If you have any questions, then you have questions. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I can make my house fucking lock active. Well, I don't play online, so no, I will never be playing this game online. I will be doing this shit all on my own here. Alright, I think that's good for this one. That's probably the most composed I've ever had my thoughts in a 40-ish minute span. We hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll be back with more Boner Zoatmeal. Goodbye.